All right, here we go. He's putting his cover on like he's supposed to.
Sergeant Larkin with the police department. We have a license registration. Stopping you for something we call obstructed tag.
Okay.
The border around your license plate is covering the word New Jersey. It's not legal to have in the state of Florida.
All right, so she got pulled over for an obstructed tag.
I've seen a couple of things in your wallet that look like driver license. Can I see the rest of them?
Uh-oh. Oh.
That one right there looks like maybe Connecticut or something. Oh, I was right. Cool. So this looks pretty fake to me.
Oh. She got caught with a fake license.
Date of birth 4/30/04, but this says 2001. So when I run this is going to come back no record found, right?
Yeah.
Right. Did you know that possession of a counterfeit driver license is a felony? Yeah, it's a felony.
No.
Like you could be arrested right now, handcuffed, and taken to jail.
Not sure if you guys heard that or not, but possession of a fake ID is considered a felony. She's in trouble.
Really very stupid. Okay. Where'd you get it?
Online?
Like she's going to tell you where she got it.
Licenses or something?
I think this is the right registration.
It is. Yep, I'll take it. So, cool thing is I was probably only going to give you a warning about the tag, but now we can talk about this whole felony thing.
Oh,
Never seen any of
no.
our things, fake to felony. We have signs up around campus, don't have fake IDs, it's a felony. It's got little, bubble character and a jail jumpsuit. Never seen any of this stuff. Cool, okay.
So she got pulled over for an obstructed tag, but the officer found some licensed-looking things in her wallet. And upon further examination, it's a counterfeit ID. And now it's a felony. The plot thickens. Let's see where this goes.
So are you a student?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to get a student affair referral because you have committed a felony. Okay, but I'm going to tell you right off the bat.
More
I'm not
salt
planning on
to the
taking you
wound.
jail. Okay, this gets to go away. I'm still going to run it. It's all being recorded on my body camera.
Man.
But when you open your wallet, we look for these things, right? We use it for drinking or what?
Wait, hold on. Did he just say this gets to go away? A felony? Let's see how this plays out.
I appreciate you being honest. That goes a long way, right? Had you fed me some lines or lies or whatever, I probably would have made things a lot more difficult. I don't like being lied
Shit,
to. But,
I'll say.
Okay. So the whole thing about the license plate, when you cover the word New Jersey, can't see it. We have cameras that pick up these things when you come onto campus, but they can only read characters. Say somebody's a wanted murderer and they have a Missouri license plate with that same one matching, and the officers don't know. Guess who's getting chased down and pulled out of the car?
Wait, they have a system that recognizes license plates? It's pretty advanced for campus police.
It's a $114 ticket. I may or may not write it, but I'm still going to run your info. How's your driver record? Yeah, no tickets?
Well, at least she's got a clean driving record.
When's the last time you got pulled over?
Maybe last summer.
Okay, what for?
Speeding.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you weren't speeding
Everybody
today,
gets pulled
so
over for speeding.
that's a good thing.
Eventually.
Where'd you get stopped at?
At home in Upper Township, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. I don't know about New Jersey being, the obstructed tag thing, but our statute says your tag, the state, the characters, for those of us that have the validation tabs, the little yellow stickers, all of that has to be clean, free of dirt, debris, grease, grime, and mutilation for a distance visible no less than 100 feet. When you cover the word New Jersey, most people can't see that. I could see it. I have many tags memorized, but Florida has over 200 types of tags now.
Over 200 tags in Florida?
I'm like, I have no idea. But again, the big thing is we get a lot of cars come in. They get hits on these license plate readers, and then we got to try to find the car. It sends the cops on a wild goose chase, all because we could have figured out that the thing said New Jersey and not New Hampshire.
So
you know what
I mean? If I just get that taken off?
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably just held on with the same screws from your license plate.
Yeah.
But
She was asking about if she takes obstruction from her license plate, would it be okay? My comment to that is, I think that's the least of your problems, really. I mean, you had a fake ID in your possession. I think that's marginally worse. Well, actually, not marginally. That's way worse. Anyway, let's continue.
And I recognized it. I wasn't even here, but thankfully my radio worked, and I got the email. I was in Brevard County, and I heard it, and I called out. I'm like, no, that's an 8, not a B, because it's a computer. It can only recognize characters. It's not perfect. But the cops were going to go chasing after somebody who...
Not with advancements in AI.
Like they're up to no good.
Just saying.
So, I'm going to run your info. Obviously, stay here because you're not free to leave, okay? Got a Connecticut one. It appears to be fictitious.
So
but
the cop is now running her info on the fake ID.
Yes.
042.
Riley is negative and invalid, and the Connecticut deal cannot be found.
I bet it's negative invalidity.
Hi, miss. I appreciate your patience. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. I see you crying. Okay.
She is crying,
If
ladies
this
and
is your
gentlemen.
first time getting in trouble for something like this, probably not going to be a big deal, okay? This is a college. Believe me, this isn't the first one I've seen. And that's how immediately after you pass it in your wallet, I already saw it. Been doing this a long time, okay? We know what we're looking for. We see this stuff all
This
the
campus
time.
police officer has
All
a...
right, traffic stuff. First
Eagle
off,
eyes.
your license is valid and there's no warrants or wants on you, okay? I'm not going to write you a $114 ticket when all I really want is your pink glittery rhinestone thing either gone or moved. I don't know how you want to do it, but if you can mount it and keep it on there to where the word New Jersey is clear and visible, keep in mind
Okay.
our cameras are like kind of high up.
So if it wasn't for her fake ID, she would have gotten off with a warning because the officer just said that he wasn't going to write her a ticket. But because of that fake ID, it's gotten a little bit more serious. So let's continue and see how this plays out.
We want to make sure that, you know,
Okay.
I don't want you to get chased down over something as crazy as, well, your tag came back, but it matched another state, okay? That's why I do this. $114, not doing that. I am
He's
obviously
doing her a
seizing
favor,
the license. That's evidence. I'm not charging you criminally, okay? But understand that I could have, and everything I needed, body cam.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said that he is not charging her criminally. Now, the obstructed tag itself is not a crime. It's a violation. But that fake ID definitely is. I mean, it's a felony. I mean, maybe they do things differently in campus, so we'll see.
Anytime any of our students are involved in criminal activity, even if I wanted to cut you the biggest break in the world and say, you know what, I'm not going to do it, I would get in trouble for that. You have to talk to student affairs, okay? They're going to contact you via your information on file. I don't know if it's, you know, in person or, you know, virtual, whatever. But you're going to have to go before, you know, the student board and explain the goings on, and they can choose to sanction you in a number of ways because you committed a felony. They can technically throw you out of the
That
college.
is a breach of
I've
conduct.
not heard of that happening, but I will tell you, all of the results of student affairs are kept secret from us. So whatever happens, I will never know. Right? So I can't tell you that people have or have not been unless it's so egregious that, like, student affairs calls us in to issue a trespass to that person on the spot. So if
Really?
that happens, you know, but again, I'm telling you on camera, I haven't seen it, okay? We're a college, we expect fake IDs. It's just it happens to be a pretty high-level crime for what it is. I'm seizing it.
Yeah,
You'll
I mean,
hear
it's
from
a felony.
Student affairs, whatever they decide to do, it's on them. You might have to take a class. You might have to write a letter. I have no earthly idea because, again, you know, I never see
Interesting.
or hear from any of those folks again. Do you have any questions for me about that?
Do I have to take the license plate off now, or can I
No.
keep driving?
Okay, so I will tell you, technically, if you continue to drive with that and somebody else sees it, you can get stopped because you're obstructing the
Yeah.
word New Jersey. That being said, if it's any of us, you're like, hey, Sergeant Larkin, just stop me. I'm on my way home to do it. Unless you have tools in your car, like I have tools in my car, I don't recommend trying to do that right here and right now.
Okay.
How far are you going to go home? Where do you
Have
live?
tools in your car, people.
In Libra?
Oh, okay, so on campus.
Yeah, but I was
Okay,
going to go to the gym.
okay,
But my dad's coming tomorrow, so
Okay.
he can probably
Does Dad have tools
take
with
it
him?
off.
okay. If not, you know,
Dad's
I'm
gonna
sure
fix it all
somebody
soon.
could help you with that. Again, it looks like it's just held on by the two screws for your license plate. So those come off, take the border off. I've told other people, hey, if they want to drill holes so that it, you know, the tag drops a little lower, or it's up to you. I mean, I get it, you know, to stylize things. We sell them on campus, you know, in the store, you know, UCF Knights,
Yeah.
and it covers the word Florida. And it's like, you probably, if you look at the packaging, it says, you know, check state and local regulations, blah, 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 because they're not legal here, right?
So the campus itself sells these frames for her plate, like the one that she has. And I think it's interesting that she's getting stopped for this violation, but the school itself is selling it. I think that's funny.
Looking at the back tags, because when you drive on a campus, you go past our little cameras, it takes a picture, it runs it, and tells us if you're wanted for murder and so on and so forth. So I would say you could leave it, but you could get stopped anytime between now and whenever, right? There's only a couple of us doing traffic at the moment, so probably okay, but as long as it's on there, it's a violation.
Okay.
Don't know too many people that write the tickets, but since we've been getting a lot more of these bad hits, I'm pulling over every vehicle that I see that has that, blockage on it, because we want to avoid that.
Okay.
Any other
that
questions for
happens
me,
a lot.
comments, or concerns? You feel okay? If you want to sit here for a little bit and chill, that's fine too. You look like
Yeah,
you
just
probably
chill there,
need it.
girl. Just chill.
But again, you're not being charged criminally.
Okay.
I would definitely not repeat what happened today. Okay, right? You know how much longer ago was it? A year and some change, 2004. And this is 23.
Some people just can't wait to grow up.
It's like 2 years.
Take your time, people.
Look, we know, okay, but you don't want to get caught with that stuff. The other cop, if they decided they wanted to make a felony collar, easiest one in the book, right?
Yeah.
You're good to go as soon as I move my truck. You're good to leave if you want. If you want to stay here for a little bit, you're fine too, okay? Have a better day.
So this young lady was pulled over for an obstructed tag violation. She was taking her license out to give to the officer. He sees what looks like a counterfeit ID in her wallet. So on top of the obstructed tag violation, she is now in possession of a counterfeit form of identification. Now, let's examine the obstructed tag violation first. The Florida statutes that govern obstructed tags are 316.605 and 320.061. These statutes state that all license plates must be displayed in a clear and legible manner, and that no substance, reflective matter, illuminated device, spray coating, covering, or other material may be attached to or around any license plate that interferes with legibility, angular visibility, or detectability of any feature or detail on the license plate. Interestingly, the state of New Jersey also has statutes for obstructed tags. That would be 39.3 to 33 and 39.4 to 107. This is not a criminal traffic infraction, which means that it is not considered a crime. However, you may still be issued a citation and required to pay the fine. Now, let's talk about the counterfeit ID she had in her possession. Florida Statute 322.212 prohibits the possession, use, or sale of counterfeit driver's licenses. The law defines a counterfeit driver's license as any driver's license or identification card that is not genuine or that is falsely made, altered, or counterfeited. The penalties for possessing, using, or selling a counterfeit driver's license in Florida are as follows. For your first offense, you'll be cited with a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $5,000. A second or subsequent offense will cite you a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000. Now, this stop occurred in the university campus, and campus police are not the same as regular police, but they do have similarities. Campus police are typically sworn law enforcement officers who are employed by college or university. They have the authority to enforce law on campus, and they can also make arrests. However, campus police typically have narrower jurisdiction than regular police. They're typically only authorized to enforce the law on campus property, and they may not have the same authority to enforce law off campus. Now, you might ask, was she legally obligated to hand over the counterfeit ID to the police officer? The answer is yes. Yes, she is. That is because the police have a legal right to conduct a plain view search. A plain view search is a search that is conducted without a warrant or probable cause, but only if the police officer sees something suspicious in plain sight. This is because of the plain view doctrine. The plain view doctrine is a legal principle that allows law enforcement officers to seize evidence without a warrant if the evidence is in plain view and the officers have a lawful right to be in the place where they saw the evidence. Interesting, huh?